Zohran Mamdani's in some serious trouble, and he hasn't even taken office yet. But it looks like the city council out there in New York City decided to try to pull a sneaky little stunt, a maneuver, just before he took office and put it in the court of Mayor Eric Adams. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, and it totally backfired. And now Mamdani has a ticking time bomb waiting for him on day one. And this could completely destroy his credibility and show all the people that voted for him that he is an absolute two-faced liar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen, this is what I'm talking about. New York City sneaks in 16% pay raises to put on Zohran Mamdani's desk as a welcome gift. Now, the best part about this, as you'll see in a second, is this was a total accident. It was not supposed to go down this way, but they screwed up, and now Mamdani's credibility is completely on the line. And this could be an epic disaster that's going to blow up in his face no matter which way he turns. Because on one hand, he either enriches himself or he shuts it down and vetoes it and creates a massive amount of political enemies that will not have his back in the future. Now, this is a bill that was introduced by Councilwoman Natasha Williams, Democrat, who pushed the bill Tuesday to bump pay for the city's elected officials by more than 16%. The original plan for the bill had been to set up a speedy vote this month before Mamdani took office. A maneuver council members had to scuttle when they realized city law blocked them from voting on the pay raises during the post-election lame duck period. The hasty, confused pay push raised eyebrows among many insiders who gossiped that the city council was either trying to pull an end run around the incoming mayor or spare him an embarrassing early decision. Yeah, because if this was done on purpose, then this was an act of sabotage. Now, some are suspecting that they tried to get it passed before he took office, not to spare him the embarrassment, but because they're afraid that he would veto it. Because, I mean, seriously, how does the mayor-elect justify saying that the working man can't afford milk, they can't afford childcare, they're suffering, but he's going to sign off to give himself a $50,000 raise and a $20,000 raise to all the people below him? The potential new legislation would pad the paychecks of the mayor, public advocate, and borough presidents. Mamdani's salary as mayor would get a bump from the current $258,750 to $300,500. The city comptroller currently makes $210,000. The public advocate is paid $184,000, and borough presidents $180,000, and each would get 16% bumps in pay under the plan. The legislation comes after grousing by council members that their pay is stuck at levels set in 2016, as other city employees have seen hikes. And gosh, no wonder they're upset. I mean, can you blame them? I mean, can you imagine only making $250,000 a year as a city councilman in New York City? How do you expect these people to survive, making only 5 times the median household income? So Mamdani really needs to do something about this. Otherwise, he's not going to have a lot of friends and supporters amongst his fellow politicians in New York City. But the problem is, if he does decide to go through with this and sign this bill, it's really going to not look very good and make him look like a gigantic hypocrite after taking $1 million, $4 million from his voters to fund his transition team. He's already taken a lot of flack for that. And now his first order of business is to give himself and all the politicians a big pay raise. That is not a very good look, Mamdani. And I think he's probably going to veto this, to be honest with you. But either way, he loses. So to be honest with you, I'm happy either way. Now, speaking of being happy, ladies and gentlemen, there is a massive Black Friday sale going on right now at MyPillow.com. You guys can get 50% off the 6-piece towel set. You can get the Giza Dream Sheets for only $29.98. That's a massive sale. Holy smokes, I got to get me some more of those. Get the My Slippers, and you can even get this mattress topper for $149.97 when you use promo code NICK. That's NICK. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss out. This is a big, big sale, and you can save a ton of money with promo code NICK. And if you like the video, be sure to click like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.